Hello BookTube. In this video I'm going to be continuing with my review of The Glassweaver's Tale and Other Stories by Guy Ridley Ho by giving you my review of the second story in the collection, The Boy Who Built a Rocket Ship. The story is told from the point of view of a young boy called Joshua who lives on a farm with his parents and his older brother Jim. Joshua's family live in a society which is governed by a religious authoritarian government. And the story revolves around Joshua helping his older brother Jim build a rocket ship and the consequences of the rocket ship being built because it is illegal. And the reason why Jim is sort of prompted to build the rocket ship is because of something he learns about his parentage, which sort of provokes deep anger in him and a sort of stubbornness to proceed with his building of the rocket ship. Now, I won't go into any more detail about the plot because I don't want to spoil it, because this is a really good story. First, the setting. Guy is able to do the world building through bits of things Joshua tell you, and bits of dialogue will give you a very good idea of this sort of deeply authoritarian, quite paranoid society where at any moment you could be taken in by the militia and interrogated by the Inquisition, and as well as the way that the society came about. And also the arch enemies of the society, which connects to Jim's parentage, but I won't go any more into that because, as I say, I don't want to spoil it. The characters are really good and well drawn. Joshua, as a narrator and main character, is a really sympathetic character. You get a real sense of his love for his parents and his brother, as well as his sort of changing views and attitudes towards his brother over the course of the story. You see that change particularly come on after the completion of the construction of the rocket ship. Joshua's parents are themselves deeply sympathetic characters who clearly love their sons very much and are willing to do almost anything for them. And there is no distinction between there's no distinction in the sense of that they love Joshua more than Jim, or given the issue of the parentage, which again I won't go into because I don't want to spoil it, though I suspect I may have slightly spoiled it, but anyway. And Jim himself is an interesting character, not the most sympathetic, and he becomes significantly less sympathetic as you get to the end of the story. Was still a really interesting character, and you can clearly understand his motivations and what he wants to do, even if you definitely don't approve of what he's doing, especially given that the construction of the rocket will get him and his brother, as well as his parents, into a hell of a lot of trouble. But overall, really great story. It has a really well crafted, and I think the fact that the story is told from the first person adds to it. If this story is in the third person, it wouldn't be as effective. But it really is, and I can really recommend this story. And going off the two stories I've read so far in this collection, I think I'm going to enjoy all of them. With that, I will say goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow with my review of the third story in the collection. So with that, I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you tomorrow, BookTube.